today I'm going to show you something a little different. And what it is it's hot glue in a can. Maybe you're thinking, come on, Lee, come on. Hot glue in a can? Yeah, you heard me. Hot glue in a can. I'm going to show you how to use this stuff and what it's for coming up next. Hi everybody, I'm Leah of seejanedrill, and if this is your first time here, I just want to say welcome to you. Now, at the top of the video, I talked about hot glue. And here's the thing. Recently, I was at Home Depot and I was doing a live feed from there, and I was talking about this product, but unfortunately, because I was indoors, the feed, it wasn't the best. And I decided the smart thing to do was to do a video about it, because many of you have never heard of hot glue. And I gotta tell you, sometimes it just comes in handy. So here's the thing. I've been working around the ugly house on a number of different plumbing projects. Many of you know that I'm installing a pool heater for the in-ground swimming pool so that I can continue to exercise and swim year-round. Because even though I'm in Florida, it does get a little chilly here during the winter months. I've decided to install a pool heater, and I'm going to be doing that this weekend, and I'm going to show you the process and all in an upcoming video. But beyond that, I decided to also replace the pool pump. And hot glue was the perfect glue to use for my project because it sets up very, very quickly, and that's exactly what I needed. So why don't we just jump right into it so I can show you exactly how this stuff works. So let me show you how we're going to do this. I have scraps of both CPVC and PVC. Now, you can only use hot glue on PVC, which is polyvinyl chloride. Now, the CPVC, that's chlorinated polyvinyl chloride. I'm going to set that aside so I can show you exactly how you use it on PVC. Now, maybe you're wondering, what is the difference between the two? Well, PVC is used for like drains and cold water, and CPVC is used for hot and cold water. And like I said, for demonstration purposes, we're just going to be using the PVC. Now, I've got this scrap here, and what we're going to do is we're going to join some pipe together, and we're going to use the hot glue here. But first, I want to say this to you so you'll just know. There are various glues that you can purchase for different kind of pipes and different kinds of situations you may encounter. You know, they've got a cement or glue for ABS. They make it just for PVC or CPVC. And they even make a cement that allows you to work in the rain. So just make certain that the glue or cement that you're using is ideal for the pipe and the conditions you're working in. This is all purpose, and this is what I generally use. Most of the time, this is what I'm using because it's for PVC, CPVC, and it's also for ABS. So you want to keep that in mind. Now, you also want to use a primer in combination with whatever cement or glue you're using. Now, I'm going to set this aside. Now, I want to tell you about hot glue and why you may want to use it. I'm using it on a pool pump. And hot glue was the perfect glue to use for my project because it sets up very, very quickly, and that's exactly what I needed. This is why they call it hot. It bites really fast, and plumbers like it because of the speed of the install. So if you're working in a tight spot, like in a crawl space, or you're working above your head, especially if you're in a crawl space, you just want to get the heck out of there. And this, it grabs within like 15 seconds. Whereas a standard cement like this, you're looking at 60 seconds. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're in an uncomfortable position, you want something that's going to set really quick, especially if you're working in a crawl space. Now, the other thing I like about the hot glue is that the handling strength is in as little as 1 minute. Whereas the standard, well, sometimes you're looking at as much as 10 minutes. So when it comes to complete cure, you're looking at 24 hours for both, for the hot and for the all-purpose. So you want to keep that in mind. So the big benefit is this grabs hold really, really quick in seconds. So if you're working in a tight space or a crawl space or you're working above your head, here you go. So folks, did you know that there's a masterclass that, well, I have, and that I work with you every month face to face? And you may want to consider taking it. It's really helped a lot of people, and it's a really fun course and a great community as well. Now listen, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place a link in the description below to our hot glue here so you can check it out for yourself. And I'll also place a link in the description to the masterclass so you can, look into that as well. This is Leah saying you can do this. See you next time.